I've been working with Kilian for several years now. We actually met skating against each other in a skate competition. I had won the year before in 2008, and then he showed up in 2009 and changed where my placing and winning was. So he was already an amazing skateboarder. I was shooting skate films, but it was when we collaborated together, that's when both of our careers properly took off. I really wanted to give these insanely contrasting looks. I didn't want it just to be contrasting locations, but the color tone, the temperature, the entire vibe of the entire place. So you have this like white snow to this crazy vibrant red to this like very dark mid-tone city to this bright white salt flats to these green and browns of an old greenhouse. As far as rigs and gears and everything aside from the camera, I'm completely handheld. It's just me on a skateboard with the occasional smoothing out in post-production. A typical 5-minute video would probably take me about a month, I would say I spend on it. I mean, I could pump them out a lot faster, but I do these videos very sparingly through the year, so I take my time with them. A big chunk of that time is spent organizing footage, and I start making selects of each organized area. I'll then go through and cut the 30 minutes of location B-roll down to 2 minutes. My favorite stuff. Then probably the most time-consuming part, I have to go pick music, which that on itself could take weeks. It's the biggest decision for me. I'm a big fan of using music that like starts kind of low and then builds up, and then it's like a actual several-piece act going on, and then it has like a crescendo at the end that gives this like intense ending to like reflect on. The last step I take is usually visual effects. And so usually visual effects entails not just the cool fun stuff of falling from one location to another, but most of it overwhelmingly is cleanup work. So there's a guy in the background, I don't want him in the background. There's I gotta do a sky replacement, there's garbage on the ground, and I wanna get rid of all that stuff. Most of my films, you'll notice there's nobody in them but the skater, unless specifically decided otherwise. By nature, skateboarding in its own culture is very not planned. It's very all about this, you're thrown into an environment and you have to adapt your skateboarding around the environment. And so I think the videos, I like to kind of just take that and push it a little bit deeper. So, okay, you think you could be dropped into a city, let's drop you in Moab, Utah, skating red rocks.